Ladies and gentlemen, it's September 7th, 2014, and this is the Scout Report, featuring the Scout and the Homer, where we cover the Kansas City Chiefs, the NFL in general, and a little focus on other sports in Kansas City. Sporting Kansas City not doing super hot lately, on a bit of a downward spiral, moved into second place to DC United, but there's still plenty of time to bounce back, so we're going to be hopeful for that. The Kansas City Royals suffered a bit of a loss yesterday, but so did the Detroit Tigers, so they remain 2 games ahead. And this brings up a very important question, Scout. Today, Kansas City Chiefs, Tennessee Titans, opening game of the season, Kansas City Royals, Detroit Yankees. Did I say Detroit Yankees? I should be fired for that. New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals, both playing at noon. Which are you going to be watching? You don't know how to use the remote. If you had a choice, would you be watching the Kansas City Royals or the Kansas City Chiefs? Of course we can use picture-in-picture. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Or, or we could watch one on the computer and one on the TV. Or you can use the radio. Okay? I didn't realize you felt that way about the radio announcers. We'll just go and go with the picture-in-picture option and hope for a double win today. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs take the field today without Dwayne Bowe, who is on a 1-game suspension. How do you think that is going to affect the Chiefs' offense? Yes, it's fairly obvious that you're a big Jamal Charles fan, and I suppose he will still be very effective both as a receiver and a running back, like you said. What about the offensive line? Not some. Okay, I don't want to talk about it either. What about this thing that's not getting very much highlight? This sort of blood feud that probably exists now between Ryan Succop, who was recently released from the Chiefs, to, of all teams, the Tennessee Titans, who are coming to Arrowhead today, where Cairo Santos will be our starting kicker. What of this matchup? I suppose it doesn't really matter all that much. I'm just trying to create some interest, trying to create some controversy. Work with me. Work with me. Okay. Well, it's time for our pick segment. We have 5 games that we've selected to make our choices on who will be the winner, and we will see who is ahead next week, and of course keep a running total throughout the season. Scout, our first matchup of the day, we're going to be talking about the San Diego Chargers visiting the Arizona Cardinals. Who do you think has the edge in this one? Chargers, Cardinals. We got the Chargers, and we got the Cardinals. What do you think? I thought you did research before the show. Why are you taking so long? Don't you know? Don't you have a pick locked and loaded? Cardinals, Cardinals, Chargers. Which one? Which one? Which one? Make your pick. Make a decision. Commit. It's not going to be a tie. I just need you to commit. Chargers, Cardinals. We're going to go ahead and count that as picking the Chargers as a touch. That's great. I've actually chosen Arizona. I think defense wins the day. Jets and the Raiders. Who's going to win this game? We got the Jets and we got the Raiders. A little bit of a Heidi game rematch, right? Jets and Raiders. Make your decision. Choose wisely. Jets, Raiders. Jets. Producer, can we get a ruling? Was that a choice?
I think that her other arm is locked down, and so she's having trouble choosing that way.
We're going to call that a pick for the Jets. We stayed on the tray. Jets over the Raiders. I also have picked the Jets. All right, we got 3 more to go. Colts, Broncos. Peyton against his old team. Colts and Broncos. Who comes away with the win today? Who comes away with the win today? We touched the Broncos. We're going with that. I have also reluctantly chosen the Broncos. Finally. Well, not finally. Of course, we know what's finally. But we have the Saints and the Falcons. Oh, she picks the Dirty Birds. Falcons to win. I'm going with New Orleans. and tight end sensation Jimmy Graham. And finally, the most important choice of the day, we have the Titans and the Chiefs. Titans and the Chiefs. Who is winning the game today? Titans or the Chiefs? A lot to think about. She has chosen the Titans. Well, you know what I'm going to pick. I'm the homer. Kansas City all the way. 31-18. Where's the 18 come from? I don't know. There's probably a safety in there somewhere. We'll figure something out, right? All right. Well, even though you picked the Titans, I know you're going to be rooting for the Chiefs today, as will I, as will all of you out there, I hope. Thank you very much for joining us on the Scout Report. This is the Scout and the Homer saying, see you next week.